All right. Emily's gonna ride Billy. Billy is not one of our school horses. He's one of our lovely boarders who kind of let us use him to give him some more saddle time and play with him. And Billy's been having some light anxiety about certain things, so we're just gonna spend a little extra time with him and get it worked out. So far he's been doing awesome. We need tunes, man. So Facebook can yell at me about not playing music while going live. I don't like, if it's the radio, I feel like they should let you. Like Pandora and playlists, like I get that, but like I feel like they should let you like play a radio. Because if you were at a store, it would be okay.
That's true. And most times they do a playlist and not even a radio.
Or like satellite radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in Minnesota and that is snow. Snow sits on pretty much every barn and arena in Minnesota. Ours is fabric and therefore you can see through it. So it's a little more daunting looking in our arena. But we go around, well, not right now because it's not really moving, but when it goes down further, we'll go around and like bang it to get the snow to fall off. Yeah, I was probably not much better. But this arena, it's funny because it's kind of like a greenhouse when the sun's out. Even when it's cold, it heats everything up and then all the snow falls off. I feel like it stays on our roof a lot shorter than other roofs. Because other roofs, it takes like a long time for it to build up and then one hot day and then it's like avalanches.
Yeah.
We still get avalanches here, but I feel like they're shorter lived. Sometimes like in those... There was one time that one of the old arenas we were at, there was an avalanche and I swear it was like 100 foot of falling snow. And poor little Shaq had a adult on him and he turned around, stood and shook because it lasted for like 45 seconds. It was crazy.
He shook?
He did. Jen was on him. And he was so good about it. Like he could have been, you know, very, very upset about it, but he like whipped his body around, faced it, and then just sat there and like shook with like his heart beating out of his chest. He was so sweet about it. Pivoting king. So Emily and him are just kind of getting to know each other, get a relationship established on the ground. Emily has been playing with him the past week or so. And they do know each other, but they definitely need to connect a little bit more, so some groundwork is always important. And Billy's owner is watching also. I think she's watching. I thought I saw her. So let's go, once he stands for a little bit, let's go ahead and just start with a square with the cones.
Okay.
And just walking, walking, keep your hands nice and wide. Use your voice a lot, kind of overuse your voice. Eliza is not here today. She's working on a new job adventure, so she's not going to be here for the next week or two, I guess. So I just put Tuesday mornings, ... He's so cute. He's so cute. Billy's biggest job in life is to be a good companion horse and pack his rider around. He doesn't have too many more expectations than that. He does, for you guys watching, he's obviously a little bit round. He does like his food. He's not one that gets overworked or anything. He has a pretty light regiment. And he does occasionally have some foot issues too. So if you see him take an off step, no worries, no panic. That's just kind of that's how he is. Today's biggest thing is kind of giving Emily a new adventure, getting Billy out, moving around, you know, have somebody else kind of work with Billy other than his owner. Give Billy another little perspective here. I know, he's so adorable. Sherry, I have a tripod going with your camera recording because now I'm like motivated to get more content to you. The tripod issue is kind of holding me up. And then when you get a chance, down by the round pen, go ahead and cut through the middle of your circle here and go through the poles, and let's get a halt in the center. Pretend it's a nice trail bridge. Good boy. And then let's go ahead and change directions, and let's just keep repeating this pattern, changing directions, getting him going both ways. And patience is definitely one thing he needs to work on right now. Patience and not having a little mind of his own. He doesn't get to make the decisions. Sherry, you are a professional. She just told us she bought a new camera. She's like, I feel like a professional. Like, you are a professional.
We're professional.
Only problem now is I have to like...
Oh, yeah.
How's he feel?
Pokey.
Pokey? Good. Uh-oh, I need to get my handles on the same side.
Oh.
All right, now this time around, come back through the... Come back through the middle and then stop at your poles. Should we try a little jog? Just nice and slow. Yep, through the poles with a halt. Good. This kind of stuff's really good for him. Good. Just nice and slow. Perfect. It's probably better to do it away from the door anyways, and then halt in the middle. So we still want to work that halt. That's going to be important for what he's got going on. Good. That was a nice one. That was a good, confident halt. Now he's got to stand. Halting's one thing, staying standing's another. Good, and then don't have your expectations be too spectacular for your stand. Go. All right, girls out. Go. Callie, come on, get out. Go. You two, get. Nice. So for you guys just starting to watch, this is Emily riding Billy. Billy is not one of our school horses. He is owned by one of our lovely ladies here. Billy just needs a little extra reminder on patience and being super respectful and being a good listener, which he's doing awesome at right now. Every horse can benefit from this stuff. So did you get a little snort, like a little blowout? Good. So Emily's just jogging a figure 8 here, and then she's working on her halts in the middle and then staying standing. Billy's main job in life is just to be a companion horse and be a good citizen for his owner. He doesn't have too many high expectations, so yes, he is a little bit on the rounder side. He does know the pattern. That's cute. Billy's a happy dude. He just like looked back over at us. Nice. So Emily's pretty convinced he knows the pattern already, so this time we're gonna jog straight through it and not stop. It's funny that you say he knew the pattern because the time before that is where he had that blowout, kind of that release of air. And then after that, he was like, all right, I know this. Good, we're just gonna keep on jogging. He hesitated a little bit. Good boy. Nice. Now there he really didn't hesitate, it seemed like. That was good. Give him a big pat on the back side of that one. Good. Nice. So far he's getting a gold star. He's really kind of smoothed out too. It's like he's warm, his muscles and everything are warmed up and his joints are all looser now. Good job. So I would say that was probably your more successful one. So after this one, go ahead and let him walk. Good job. Now even something small like that for him when he stopped, you know, you didn't technically ask him to stop. So let's try that one more time. Go back to your jog. It's something super minor, but for somebody, you know, that could potentially take a little bit of advantage of the situation. Good, much better. Now, quite a bit of hesitation though. So we're gonna try that a couple more times. It seems so minor, but it's definitely gonna be something important. So we're gonna keep him going, and then you're gonna ask him to walk, but don't let him stop, don't let him hesitate. Yeah. That one was much better. Now go ahead and let him release and just walk. This is Billy. And so part of this now is just letting him relax and walk too. Billy's mom says, thank you so much, Emily. This is so good for him and he is doing great. He really is doing just awesome. Was Chris supposed to come last night? For what? A lesson? Yeah. Because I'm like pretty sure it's her commenting, but she's commenting as JJ's. So it threw me, and yeah, she just figured it out too. That's okay, I knew who you were. I know, I was like, so you're not commenting, I'm not commenting.
There's only 3 people.
See, that adds to my post about how we keep everything transparent and open.
Yeah.
So the joke's on anybody that wants to complain when we all see.
That's my favorite.
Not that that ever happens because we're perfect, but.
Oh. So perfect.
So this will end up, I'll post this too so you can rewatch it. So you should be able to catch up on the audio too. We should almost do this another day a week with like training horses. Thursday mornings.
Thursday mornings I clean stalls.
Friday mornings?
We could do Fridays or Wednesdays.
I feel like Wednesdays is like,
Yeah.
I feel like Fridays would be better. Wednesdays are like,
Don't tell the public on Wednesdays.
well, we are productive on Wednesdays. We just don't live by any schedule on Wednesdays. Meg, he's so thick. He is. He's so freaking cute. And he's like equal amount of fluff and like
He's like,
thickness.
but this saddle looks really good on him.
It does look good. And the pad looks really good on him
Well,
too.
it matches, and so it looks really good on like Teddy and Kai Kai and Billy and
Even like his demeanor and his face, he's just so chill. So I would canter, but I think we should save that for the next time. Because we did have a really decent, strong experience. He knows it's time to be done. Well, okay, so let's play off of that a little bit. We are done, but since he wants to be done, let's do this pattern again. Just once or twice, clear his, clear his little slate. Make sure that this is still our arena and not Billy's arena. So it's just a little mental game we're playing. Good. Very nice. Now you compare this time, this go round to the first one, and that's a huge improvement. Nice. And these are the kind of lessons and, workouts with your horses that aren't, super exciting to watch, but so important to keep up on. Even our national competitors need to do this kind of stuff too. What a good boy. All right, let's go ahead and walk up and find kind of like an awkward spot to dismount. Not your typical center. Maybe kind of off to the side or closer to the wall. And make him stand for a long time for your dismount and even your mounting, because that is something that, he would maybe benefit from getting a little bit better at. He needs to stand quietly for her when she mounts and dismounts. Good. So she's just standing up, making him think she's going to swing her leg over, but not quite yet. And then she'll sit back down, get that weight back in his saddle. So now he's probably going to want to shift around a little bit and go do something because she sat down, but he's not going to. He's just going to stay standing. Good job. Same. And just repeat that again. Oop, you might have dogs on the other side of you. Very nice. Now it is kind of, I don't know if you did that on purpose, but kind of fencing him, putting up against a fence stuff definitely is going to help your cause right now. Which is a good thing. I think that that's a good kind of training tactic to use with a horse like him that wants to move around for this stuff. Eventually, if we were to keep working on this, you'd wean him off of that. But right now, I think it's ideal. So we're swinging our leg over, getting some around the world action going on. I know, it's not even cold out yet. Come like next week. What are we going to do for Tuesdays next week?
We're going to be in snow. And we're going to ride bareback and halters and nothing.
Work on showmanship in Carhartt gear. Oh, that music probably isn't going to be helpful for Sherry's portion of life. Hopefully you won't be able to hear it. Well, she'll have to let us know, because then we'll know to make it like a little bit quieter. Go ahead and reposition him. Get kind of, yep, there you go. He's got such a cute butt. That's probably good. I think he passed with flying colors. Good boy. William. Sir William. Okay, say bye, Billy.